Hi, everybody. This is Sue, and I'm back finally. You know how it is. Life sometimes gets in the way of what you want to do. So, um, we are ready on this blouse for Simplicity 1446. We are now ready to attach the facing. Oh, it says to hem it. Um, I guess that's what we're ready to do is to hem it. I thought we were ready to, but it says apply fusible interfacing to the wrong side of the front and back facing sections following the manufacturer's directions. Stitch shoulder seams. Did that. We've put the inner facing on, or the fusible facing on here. Uh, we've stitched the shoulder seams together and stitch 1/4 inch 6 millimeters from the unnotched edge. Press under edge along stitching. So what they want you to do is fold this uh, outer part under and hem that. So um, we could press that, or we could just kind of eyeball it. I really don't see any reason for this. Well, I do in a way. I don't believe I don't believe we have to fold it under and then fold it under again. From the way this looks, and I don't know if you can see this or not, but it looks to me like you just fold it one time and then press it all the way around, or just sew it down. Um, I think what we're going to do, um, let's see if I can readjust this just a little bit. I think what we're going to do, yes. I think what we're going to do is after we do this and we sew it onto the garment, then I think we're going to sew it down to the garment here, and so we don't have to fold it under the second time, because that will be what after we sew it on here. I think that's what we're going to do. So anyway, um, the right thing to do is probably to press this at 1/4 of an inch. Is that what it says? 1/4 of an inch? 1/4 of an inch. And that'll make it easier to sew down. So I will pause this. I will go press this 1/4 of an inch. My ironing board's over there behind me. See, you can see it there. So I will pause this. I will go do that, and then we'll sew this down. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I pressed it down, and now I'm going to sew it um, down to kind of hem that. Um, that curve is not the easiest thing in the world to do, but we'll do it. This is basically going to be on the inside anyway, and it's not really going to be all that noticeable. Let's see if I can get this down where you can see what's going on. If I can see what's going on. think you can see that. I don't know. Anyway, all I'm going to do is stitch this down. Okay. Surely I'm getting close to the end. Okay. Okay, that's done. Let's see. I've been looking for my thread scissors. I can't find them. But I really do miss them. Okay. All right. I hope I find my thread scissors soon because I really miss them. Okay, now then, what we're going to do is we're going to sew this onto the neck. And let's see. we want to match up the shoulder seams, and I'm not sure, let's see, it's the wrong side. All right. Let's see here if I've got this right or if I've got this wrong. I think it goes this way. Yeah, I think that's right. I think. Okay. Next, we're going to put this facing. I don't know if you can see this or not. Sorry about that. Okay. We're going to put this neck facing on here. We want to match up the seams here with the seams on here. And we're going to put pretty sides together and pin that on. And let's go from seam to seam here and make sure we've got the front and the back the way it's supposed to be. So if this is not fitting, then, and see, that does fit. So we're going to pin these together and now we're gonna make sure these front and the back are different lengths, so if it doesn't match, and that doesn't match, so I've done that wrong. Let's flip this around and try this again. So put a pin on each shoulder seam, match them up. That's definitely not going to fit. That's definitely wrong. So, this is not working out. Match up the shoulder seams. Oh, this is matching up. Okay. All right, we're going to get this pinned on here, and we're going to sew this down. Okay, now we've got that pinned on there and it looks like it's going to fit. So what we're going to do is it says, with right sides together, pin facing to the neck edge, matching centers and shoulder seams. Stitch, trim seam, clip curves. Okay, so this is the next step. We're going to stitch this together. And I will, it doesn't say what, yeah, I guess so. Go ahead and put it at the, it looks like it goes at the 5/8. It doesn't really say, but I'm going to assume that they want that at the 5/8. So, take you back down here. I hope you can see. Let's see. I've got a reflection on here, along with the fact that the screen is shattered and I can't see very well. And scooch over this way just a little bit. I think that's going to work. So, always set your needle first. Back stitch. Move some of this junk out of my way. I've got a bad habit of just piling junk up on my sewing table. Oh! Uh-oh. Don't tell me I broke a needle. Oh, crap. Nope. That needle's all right. That pin's all right. Don't sew over pins. You're not supposed to sew over pins. I don't know what snapped, but we'll see if this works. When you're working with curves, a lot of times you have to stop and readjust. Make sure you take out the pins. Now we've got this that's not wanting to cooperate. So we'll see. This is not cooperating too well. I'm going to have to put a fold in there, and I don't want to do that. Okay. All right. So we got that done. Let's double check, make sure we got all the pins. And we had to put some E's in there, which I don't think we were supposed to do, but as long as the outside of it is. So now, there's my scissors. Now we're going to clip the curves. Okay. Hi, we're back again. Okay, we're going to clip the curves on this. This stuff out of my way. All right. I don't know why one side went in just fantastic and perfectly, and the other side did not, but that's the way it worked. It looks like, I don't know if you can see this or not, but that kind of slid down there, and probably what we should do is take that out and pull that back up. But it's such a small amount, I'm not going to mess with it. I don't think it's going to matter that much. If it was more than that, I definitely would. But it's not very much at all. I'll double check all around here and make sure that this isn't a consistent thing. And no, it's not. That I did have to put some E's in here, but I think it's because this is so stiff. I disagree with putting this facing on here. I really disagree with them on this. That'll soften up once it's washed, which I plan to do when I get finished with it. So now what we're going to do is we're going to clip these curves. And it's just showing just clip around. So what you want to do when you clip the curves is you want to just kind of clip into the seam allowance like that. You do not want to clip through the stitching. If you clip through the stitching, you've ruined your garment. So just like every inch or so, you want to put a clip in there. This helps it to lay down like it's supposed to. One thing you don't want to do when you're clipping this is don't clip into the seam, the shoulder seam, otherwise it'll come apart. Okay. Have we done it all? Yeah, we're done. No, I've already done that side. Okay. Now we want to understitch, press facing away from garment, press seam toward facing, facing side up, stitch close to seam through facing and seam allowance. Okay, so this is what they're showing. Where's my, I don't know where my pencil went to. What they're showing is they want you to, after you've done this, then you want to fold it back like this and press that down, and then we're going to top stitch along here. After you fold this down, then we're going to top stitch along here, and that should hold it down in place. And this, if you want to, if you've got some decorative stitches on your machine that you want to try out, this is a good place to do it. Just put your decorative stitches here on your neckline. It'll make it look fancy, and it will hold that facing down where it's not going to pop out on you. And so after you press this down, then decide if you want to do a straight stitch, or if you want to do a decorative stitch, or if you want to do a straight stitch and a decorative stitch. You know, these are options that are up to you. You can make this fancy, or you can make it plain. So just whatever you want to do. Okay, I'm going to pause this, and I'm going to go press this down, and I'm going to just do a straight stitch because it's faster, but I think a decorative stitch would be a lot of fun, but they do take time to do. So I will pause this and I'll be right back. I'm just going to go. Hi, okay. I pressed this down. As you can see, it's now pressed down, so I can start stitching. And I've been thinking while I was doing that I might go ahead and put in a decorative stitch. I might just pause this while I put this in, and then I will show it to you when I get done, because I know you don't want to sit there and watch me put in a decorative stitch. I mean, that takes a while. So I'm going to pause this while I do that, and then I'll show it to you when I get done. Okay? Okay. I have started with the top stitching, and I have decided to just do a straight stitch, mainly because I couldn't find anything I wanted to use. And I'm kind of glad that I did just go with just a straight stitch, because this curved collar or neckline here is proving to need a lot of adjustment as I go along. So I'm kind of glad that I decided against doing the decorative stitch. I don't think that this is, I don't think this is ever going to come out, but I might put a second row of stitching in here just to be sure that this facing never comes out. And that I might do as a decorative stitch, maybe, because I won't be fighting with this as much. It will be sewn down, and so anyway, and so that's, and then I think all that we have left to do now is just putting in the hem on the sleeves, and on the slit in the sleeves, and the hem and the slit on the side, and the hem in the bottom. So I think when I get through with this, I am going to make that a separate video, so that we're not doing too much with one video at one time. I really don't want to be confusing. I just as soon do one thing in one video and then take the next step in the next video. So I'm going to go ahead and pause this and finish this up, and I will show you what it looks like in the end, and then I'm going to stop this video and start another video about how to put in the hems and everything in the sleeves and the side and the bottom, and just so we're not getting confused on what we're doing now. So thank you very much for watching, and I will pause this and I will show you in the end what this looks like. Thank you. Hi, I'm back. I've got just a few more inches to do, and I did go ahead and put in a decorative stitch. I just kind of wanted to do that, and other than just rearranging the fabric and making sure it's straight, it hasn't been too difficult. And so I've just got a few inches left, and then I'm going to show you this. Okay, here it is. I hope you can see that, but there's a straight stitch here and then a decorative stitch down here, and that holds the facing down, and hopefully it looks nice. I don't know if you can see that or not. Maybe I need to change the position of the camera. I just can't tell if you can see that or not. So hopefully you can. Let me back this up. Maybe it's too close. But anyway, one line of straight stitching and one line of decorative stitching. And I think it looks nice. It looks, I don't know, I hope you can see that. So now what I'm going to do is pause this or stop this, and I'm going to go ahead and do the next video on the next step, which I believe is the hemming. Let me see. There's not much left. Yes. The next thing is we're going to be hemming the sleeve here, the side seam, and then the bottom. So that's going to be our next thing. And then that will probably end this. Let's see. I didn't get that where you can see that. I am terribly sorry. But anyway, let me adjust this a little bit. All right, so the next thing is hemming up the sleeve here and the side panel, side slit, and the bottom hem. And that will finish our garment. And so I thank you very much for watching, and we will start doing that next, and that will be the end of how to do Simplicity 1446 View A. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again real soon. Thank you. Bye.